Hi guys, so I've been wanting to do a video for a while now about jewelry manufacturing using sustainable metals such as recycled silver or Fairtrade or Fairmined silver. I'm going to be going through the differences between them, the significance of each of them from an ethical standpoint, and the price differences compared to regular sterling silver. I think it's definitely an important topic. We're in August 2021 and with the awareness of our environment, our planet, let alone the increase in climate change, which we've been experiencing, I think we're living in a very crucial time where people are really becoming aware of what they choose to adapt to or change in order to incorporate a more sustainable lifestyle. And it's not any different when it comes to jewelry production and the choices that are available if you are a jewelry designer who's considering to go down, a more sustainable route. And it's happening, guys. Right now, it's been heavily illustrated the past few years as a jewelry manufacturer working and using more sustainable materials at our manufacturing plant, all because our customers have specifically asked for it. There's a stronger demand for it. A few of my customers do take a stronger ethical stance on the matter, whilst others don't as much. So whatever your view is or what it will be, hopefully this video will just help provide you with a little more awareness on the topic. If it's your first time here, I'm Kim, owner of Thai Design. We're a third generation family business since 1975. Our manufacturing plant is in Thailand, sales office in London, and now we've branched off to the US. Check out my intro video if you haven't already. But anyway, let's get on with this. So first of all, let's just run through a couple of facts. What is recycled silver? So recycled silver is basically precious silver extracted from other used metal products. So once the silver is separated from the other metals it's mixed with, it's then melted down and reused to make new silver products. So at my manufacturing plant in Thailand, that's exactly what we do. We accumulate all the scrap silver and basically refine it. So it's all cleaned out and then comes out in the form of typically new casting grain, silver sheets or wire, and it's ready to be used in the jewelry manufacturing process again for our customers placing orders in recycled sterling silver. And this refinery process is continually assessed and it's fully traceable so that we and obviously my jewelry designer customers know exactly where that silver metal comes from for it to be 100% recycled silver. So that's recycled silver. Fair trade or fair mined metal is a little different. Fairmined basically supports responsibly managed community mines, and the metal comes from a very small number of certified mining communities around the world. There's lots of benefits that goes into these communities, such as safer working conditions, and it's basically a more environmentally friendly process, therefore making a positive impact on responsible mining. So for me, it's important to talk about these two different sustainable metals because at Thai Design, we currently offer both options to our customers interested in working with more sustainable metal. We've been recycling our silver for decades now, and a couple of years ago, I think spring 2019, we decided to become a Fairmined licensee, and we're exclusively representing the first factory in Asia certified as a Fairmined authorized supplier. And we could kind of foresee that there could be more interest from our future customers regarding the use of sustainable metals because there was already inquiries on recycled silver. So it was great to provide that second option to our customers and not just for recycled silver. The difference in terms of the price between the two, and it's important for me to point this out, as we do with our customers who inquire about using Fairmined metal, is that it's more expensive than using recycled silver. We're looking about 3.5 times more. So that being said, from a financial standpoint, some of our customers decide to go down the recycling route just because it's more affordable. And from the manufacturing side, when we use recycled silver for producing orders, it's really only a few percentage more expensive than when we use non-recycled silver. In other words, it really isn't that much more than when we use regular silver. Obviously, it depends on the jewelry design, such as the weight of the item, etc., but the total price difference is minimal. However, to some customers, the known fact that Fairmined silver is more expensive doesn't put them off wanting to still work with it. And I think this is when it comes to sort of one's individual perspective of what exactly is the ethical route. Gold mining is always going to continue because mining all these valuable metals like gold is too huge an economic contribution for governments to stop it. And as the price of metal goes up, there's more incentive to dig more and continue mining. And so there's this pro-Fairtrade or Fairmined argument that kind of says that purchasing recycled silver, in other words, not buying Fairtrade or Fairmined, is unethical because you're not doing anything to improve the efficiency or welfare of those thousands of miners in these developing countries. And that's fair enough. But, you could also argue that if people purchase more of the Fairtrade or Fairmined metal and there's a higher demand for it, then that's only going to increase the already huge scale of mine activity overall, which they argue will mean more damage to the environment because it causes erosion and contaminates groundwater, and a high level of these substances such as mercury and cyanide in the water are obviously really damaging to our health. I mean, Fairtrade or Fairmined is still an ethical choice, just solely on the basis that the program provides better conditions for the miners, which is great. And I think it really comes down to what is ethical to you. A lot of people are more in favor of recycled silver as it causes less harm to the environment. And, as I pointed out earlier, it doesn't break the bank. Even though we offer Fairmined silver, I think recycled silver is an ethical choice. And actually, quite a few of our bigger named brand customers who uses recycled silver are also the most conscious and innovative of jewelry brands. So that in itself is helping to change the face of the fashion industry, certainly in the jewelry sector. Even though mining's been going on for hundreds of years, and as you guys know, it's a crucial process in the jewelry supply chain, it's also important to understand that the jewelry industry is also changing. Whether it's the ultimate consumer or my customers who are the jewelry designer, they are becoming more responsive to the demand for greener and fairer processes. And, with the competition of so many jewelry brands on the market right now, from what I'm seeing when we're working with our customers is that it's apparent that more and more consumers are looking for sustainability and a clear transparency in the jewelry brands that they want to support and believe in. They want to know all about the product, how it's made, where the materials come from, etc. And with me seeing a demand in customers asking about using a more sustainable metal, I think that it's only going to increase and become more popular in time. Personally, I think it's fantastic when we get these inquiries, and I do have a little habit of mentioning more than I should to new customers about the different sustainable options available to them. But I mean, ultimately, it's their choice. So whether you are already a jewelry designer thinking about going down a more sustainable route for your jewelry, or you're wanting to become a jewelry designer and you're just not sure about that side of things, then hopefully this video will allow you to think about, what your ethical stance is on the matter and how much or little of that do you want to incorporate in your, shall we say, image as a jewelry designer. At the end of the day, consumers want to know the brand really well. And I mentioned in another video that they love to know your story, meaning you, the jewelry designer, your background and your story. So by incorporating sustainable metal in your jewelry, that in itself can be a huge element or even the heart of your story, which can really make a difference to a consumer's purchasing decision. If you are working with a jewelry supplier or manufacturer and you're interested in working in a more sustainable metal, then honestly, in this day and age, it's something that they should already be practicing. If not, I can only envisage that changing at some point in the near future, hopefully. All right, friends, well, I hope you found this helpful. Please like or subscribe for future videos, and any comments, just drop it in the section below. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.